when we started this business, I was already someone who was really determined. 4 months prior, or 4 years prior actually, I decided that the life we were living wasn't in alignment with our values. You know, Hugh was working ridiculously hard in a job that was really stressing him out, and it was flatlining our relationship. So we loved each other, but there wasn't passion, there wasn't excitement, there was nothing there, and we didn't hate each other either, which I suppose was the good thing. So we decided to retire him because I grew up with my dad working and traveling a lot, and I didn't want that for my kids. So, you know, we took him out of stressful work. We decided his health was more important, our relationship was more important, and I built my other online business. And a funny thing happened that we didn't expect, and, you know, I fell pregnant for the second time, and 2 weeks after giving birth, I'm sure all the mums here understand what it's like to have a 2-week-old, I went back to working from home, which was great. But what happened was I stopped being able to be a mum. So we had saved the man that I love so much. We had got him home, but then we started sacrificing me, my health, my life. And the real turning point for me was every single day I would have to get on calls with clients, and my daughter Harper would be breastfeeding, and I would have to pop her off before she was done because I had a call. And that call was paying our rent, or that call was, you know, paying our car repayment that day, or that call was food. So I couldn't say no, and I would sit in her room because we didn't have a private office, and I could hear her screaming. And I just wanted to be with her, but I couldn't because I had to make money. We had made that choice and we thought it would be easy, and I ended up getting on the products because of Kira. I knew she had something, and I knew she was so healthy, and I was so exhausted. I was so tired. I was so done with feeling like crap. And I was a bloody health coach. Like, WTF. So I got on the products. I had an incredible experience, and, you know, 2 weeks later, Kira said to me, you know, how do you feel? And she dropped in that there was a business and that she was doing pretty well. I don't know if you guys know what they were like a year ago, but it was still pretty good even compared to now. And I did it. I jumped in, and it saved us, because the alternative was he would have to go back to work and we would lose everything we had gained, which was love. We fell back in love. And he would miss his kids again, you know, and now we get to have both. We get to both be home with the kids every single day. We get to create the life that we want to live, and it is so my biggest passion now to do that. My 2 best friends that are here, both of them have husbands called Michael, and they are both going to retire their husbands. There you are.
And I just want to ask you, because sometimes people have this kind of perception that it's all easy, and that, you know, you've had this meteoric rise to fame kind of thing. You've moved through the business really, really quickly, but that's not really true. You know, you've done a lot of pre-work, haven't you?
Yeah. Look, I think the biggest thing is, a lot of people look at me and they say it's been easy. You know, oh, she's got 50,000 followers on Instagram, and oh, she's already got people who know, love and trust her. And, you know, the truth is that I signed my franchise 14 months ago, but I've been working in this business for almost 5 years. I've been talking to people, I've been pouring into people, I've been adding value to people. And the thing that happened was, when I had this, people already had the love and the trust and the connection with me to come to me and say, tell me more. What is this? Can I have a look into it? So, you know, if your excuse is going to be, I don't have what she's got, I don't have the benefit that she's got, you don't realize that I had a head start, but that was still me building my business. So just start on that, build relationships, love on people, pour into them. And, you know, if you find yourself coming up against blocks and you feel like you can't do it, every single day I think to myself, when I don't want to get on a call, or when I feel like I'm just tired from, you know, saying the same thing over and over again, if I don't want to do it for me, I do it for him.
Yeah, awesome.